welcome back to Stop Settling. We are so excited. The quiz, Stop Settling, is launched. It's launched, it's live, and it's been such a labor of love. So many people to thank that have been with me along a 2-year journey to get that thing to happen, and it's finally live. And you can see the link. Please take 5 minutes and find out, where are you settling, consciously or unconsciously? Are you settling in any aspect or facet of your life's gem? Do you want to make any shifts or shift dynamics that will change the way your quality of life affects you and your family holistically and authentically? If any of that interests you, again, please take our quiz. We have a movement that we've started called Stop Settling, and it's now officially live. And speaking of dynamics, today's topic is shift dynamics. I have to be careful not to say that too fast or it comes out wrong. And if you're looking for more information, as always, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Dana to the Fifth and subscribe to our YouTube program. So, the shift dynamic. What is it? What does it mean? And why do you care? What it is the way that life changes, sometimes to us, around us, and sometimes because of us and for us. I encourage you to think about getting in the driver's seat of your life, which is the shift you need to make, number one. For those of you manual drivers, you get it. And for automatic types, you have to actually put your hand on the wheel or both hands on the wheel, sometimes at 10 and 2, and loosen up a little bit and drive that car of life. I have recently had 2 major occurrences happen within a 2-week time frame, the summer of 2018, that required me to make a major shift dynamic, both mentally and emotionally, and in some ways it's about to be a shift physically within my own home, in my life. Both of my daughters, who I'm incredibly proud of and love so much, have graduated. No, they are not twins at all. My 8th grader graduated and is going to high school. You can think about that whether you have kids or you're an auntie or uncle, or you yourself just think back to that time of your life. And it's pretty critical and pretty bumpy. And it's a transition time. It's a shift and it's dynamic. My high school daughter graduated senior year within 2 weeks after my 8th grade daughter graduated, and she's off to pursue her dream of physical therapy, and she'll be moving within state, but not anywhere close to where we live now. It is a welcome shift dynamic. Go Ava. It's also a little bit scary, and it's a pretty big change in our home and in our lives. The shift that's happening to me and for me and less from me needed to be dealt with. I was finding myself kind of like rocking in the corner a little bit, really worried in advance of all of these things happening. Will it happen? What will it mean? How will things change? How will I feel? Have I been enough? Have I given enough? And the list goes on. And I kind of had to reel myself back in at one point. Thank you, Coco Chanel, and also my new favorite shirt, Consciously Unbiased. Reminders that diversity does not just happen outside of myself, it happens within myself. And right now, the dynamic that I have occurring is major, major shift. So the shift that's happening for me in my personal life, I am quite certain many of you relate to in one way or another. And I'd love to hear your stories about how you handled those big shifts. How dynamic were they? And what in the world did you do to ensure that you enjoyed them, participated in them, and had a method for ensuring that you also were additive to those shifts and that dynamic, and that you got the joy and the lesson and the being in the moment out of those shifts, so that forever going forward, those memories will be positive. And that's it for today. So again, please take the quiz. We're looking for as many people as possible that want to join the movement to live an authentic, holistic life exactly as you desire, knowing what it is that you want across those 5 key areas that we all have choice within our lives about and around. And as always, I really appreciate those of you that make comments on LinkedIn and Twitter and Instagram, and follow me at Dana to the Fifth, and subscribe to this YouTube channel where we can continue these conversations. We can debate too. Not everybody agrees with everything. I am an open book, so let's talk about it. And we really appreciate you staying tuned for the next time.